What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video from P-Shooter here today. And today I am going to be discussing the new event between the cattus and the robot at a pressure plant and all that. I'm going to be telling all you my theory for what's going to happen. So I think it's going to begin with the Dogus being activated. And once Dogus is activated, that's what I'm going to be calling the robot, by the way. He's gonna start shooting up. He's gonna fly around the map. It's gonna be really cool and all that. And then at that very moment, we will hear a gigantic roaring sound coming from the ocean. And then Dogus will stop, and Dogus will be around where the ice areas are, where the snowy area is, and it's going to drop there. And we will start seeing, just suddenly, we'll see Cattus's hand emerging from the water. And then Dogus will jump into the water and will try to fight him, throwing him onto the land, which will reveal Cattus to be 10 times his size. 10 times his size, and then we'll start fighting each other. Whenever they start fighting each other, it will take a while, they'd be throwing each other on the ice and all that. But once Dogus gets thrown onto the ice for the final time, this will be near Greasy. Cattus will breathe fire, so I think Cattus is like a dragon or something. Will breathe fire, will burn all the ice away, starting to make little bitty islands around. And this will give Cattus the advantage to be able to go underneath the map, and will break apart some of the icy area island that Dogus is standing on, breaking it apart, jumping into the main island, and then crumbling Dogus into a ball. Now, once this happens, a big warning will pop up to get to the sky platform. We will all get to the sky platforms, and that is when we will be on the sky platforms, and everybody will get jetpacks and stuff. This is also going on the current theory right now for it. Some of it is taken from that, but mostly it's different. But what will happen then is that the sky platforms will start having giant energy beams shoot up from the air onto them. And have you guys ever wondered where all the sky platforms are? They're all at the old cube ruins, and I think they're there for a reason. They're there to harvest what's left of the cube's energy in case of a disaster like this. So it will start harvesting all the cube energy that is left from the old ruins. And once it has it left, they will start glowing like purple. Everybody will have jetpacks, mats, and some guns, and it will take you all. It will take all the sky platforms to the Loot Lake. That is where the vault is, and where, the cube died and all that. At this point, Cattus will be destroying random locations, say Moisty Mire and stuff like. Wait, what am I saying? The Moisty Mire in the game. We'll destroying places like Snobby Shores and Haunted Hills and all that, and we'll see all these sky platforms moving because he'll be standing next to the one that's next to Pleasant, and it will hit him in the face, and he will look at it and will start running toward Loot Lake where all the sky platforms are at. And once he is there, he will take a sky platform and will crumble it in his hand. When a cube kind of effect starts going around the map, kind of like the kind of particle effect in Creative, where all the cube particles will start glowing around the map, and we will see something in the air, and it will be revealed to be the duck. I believe that the duck is what remains of the cube taken form as a duck. And then all the sky platforms will start shooting cube energy at it. And what will happen then is that the sky platform that is crumbled inside of Cattus's hand will start to reform as something else, kind of taking a cube form, almost breaking Cattus's hand, as his hand will immediately open up, revealing the energy, and this will hurt Cattus. And once they start going for the duck will get bigger and bigger, eventually when the duck will explode, revealing a tiny cube, kind of like the little Keb back bling that you got during the cube event. Then what I believe will happen is that once this little cube is done, this cube will start shooting at Cattus, and this will force Cattus to stop, and this will make him fall into the ground and all this stuff. But It will look like that we won because Cattus would not be moving. He will be on the ground glowing with a cube effect. But as that is going on, everybody will be thinking everything's over, you know, all that. The game, Papa will say the event is over. Thank you for playing. But just as that is happening, the letters start to dissolve into nothing that say these things. And we see Cattus immediately getting up, having this kind of more cubey aura around him, almost kind of laughing at you. He will then grab that cube and will crumble it again and throw it out into the ocean. I think you all know where this is going. But once that is happening, Cattus will start to break more sky platforms. You must be thinking, well, what's going to happen if we're all on the sky platforms? What this is going to do is that this is going to make us force up flying into the air, taking almost rifts. But then what will happen is that Cattus will start to break more locations, like tilted towers and all that. But he will start to stand in the middle of Loot Lake. And this will be where the grand finale of it will come. As the water, the lake, and every water source in the entire map glows like dark purple. Starts to glow. And we start seeing rifts starting to appear into the sky and everything. And this will be where a massive cube will come out of the vault in Loot Lake. And it will start to grow into a full cube monster. Kind of like the brute from Save the World. Wait, what am I saying? No, not the brute. The Storm King from Save the World. Sorry. But once that happens, Cattus will start to fight this kind of cube monster thing. And what will happen then is that he will get the cube thing onto the ground and it's about to kill it. But then something's happening. Stuff is starting to come out of the sky. We will start seeing, say, the rocket from season 4 launching it at Cattus. Then, kind of like a nuclear strike, forming all rifts around him. And then we'll start seeing lava starting to shoot at him. And then he will even starting to get frozen again. Basically, almost all the past events will start becoming back. And what this is doing is that this is creating a paradox. How everything's going on. As these events are going down, they will go in backwards order. We'll get the volcano, the frozen, the rocket, a meteor strike, all that on him. But as this is happening, certain locations are disappearing. We'll get the volcano launch. We'll lose Mega Mall and it will turn back into Retail Row. Whenever the rocket launches, Paradise will be gone, but it will be turned back into Moisty Mire. Location will be disappearing and will be reappearing. And this will make Cattus laugh, or kinda laugh, or something like. He kinda wouldn't really laugh. It'd be kind of like a heh kind of noise coming from him. As he will start to get a rift around him and he will start to resummon into something. He'll start being rifted and certain parts of him will start disappearing. As the cube monster thing starts punching him, he will throw the cube into the lake and the cube will fall inside of the vault. And as this is going on, it will say, "We have lost." But then one thing happens. Rifts start forming all around us. Around everybody. Everybody is teleported back into the butterfly area from season 6. This will be with the Cattus. Everybody will be given infinity bladed kind of swords. And they will have a more kind of cube, kind of purpley glow on them. And this will be the final time. This will be the only time that we will be able to defeat Cattus is inside of the cube zone, as he is extremely weak from being punched by the cube, having almost like a cube power effect over him now. Because if you remember, he crushed the cube, so he has some of the cube energy. By the way, I believe that the cube is the only thing that can stop him. So everybody is given infinity blades, but they have a cube effect on them from the sky platforms. And this will be where we will all be able to defeat Cattus. And eventually we will all be able to defeat Cattus, and we will, as we see Cattus destroyed, we will be teleported back into the map. But something's different. The map is the same, but it's also not. Things are different. Way different. we're back in season 1. We are back in season 1 and everything's different. We still have all the same guns and everything, but almost all the locations that we've come to love are gone. And this will take us into season 10. And for bonus, I will throw in how I think season 10 is going to begin. I think season 10 is going to start as a very subtle season. It will be promotionalized as season 1. But something will be different whenever we go on. It's not going to be directly season 1. I believe a bunch of different locations will be still there, like Tilted Towers. The original will be back. And I think this will take place in the future, just like season 9 did. This will be where people are now regrouping and starting to rebuild from what we get. And I believe the Battle Pass will be variations and kind of torn up characters from the from past season Battle Passes. And I think the season will start with different locations, like we'll have Risky Reels, the block, and all that. And I think this will start off the season in a good place. So let me know what you guys all think about this event. What do you guys think of this theory? I think if they do this, this will be the best event ever. This should be a really big event because it is season 10. So yeah, hit the like button, subscribe, and peace.